Hi, I'm Marion Brunck. I am French and Australian, and I set up my research lab in Mexico 8 years ago. And it may be a blessing or sometimes a curse that we work on two distinct lines of research. So, on the one hand, we study human neutrophil biology, in particular focusing on how neutrophils recognize opsonized pathogens through their Fc gamma receptors. And with this work, we've identified individuals who actually completely lack CD16B, which is the most abundant Fc receptor on neutrophils, and this obviously offers a unique window into the biology of these cells. But because these individuals are rare, we used CRISPR-Cas9 to engineer neutrophil progenitors that lack specific Fc gamma receptors and that allow us to study their functions systematically. And we are also interested in the clinical use of neutrophils, particularly in granulocyte transfusions for patients with transient neutropenia. So the effectiveness of granulocyte transfusions is actually debated still. So we work with epidemiologists to analyze clinical trial data to try and identify factors that may influence the outcome of granulocyte transfusions. And on the other hand, I am fascinated by how early life exposures shape long-term health, and in particular through breast milk. So human milk is a very complex ecosystem that contains, amongst other things, microbiota, antibodies, cytokines, and immune cells from the mother. And all of this is transferred to the infant during breastfeeding with potential lasting effects on immunity. So we recently mapped the research on leukocytes in human milk, and we know that their type and abundance varies with multiple factors associated with the mother and the pregnancy, and that their phenotypes of the leukocytes are quite distinct from those same cells in blood. We've been studying more closely B lymphocytes in the context of maternal obesity, and we found that maternal obesity is associated with a dampened antibody response to vaccination in colostrum and with a distinct B cell signature in colostrum also. And we are actively continuing these explorations in a longitudinal birth cohort in Mexico. I am so excited to get to know everyone soon and to see how we can all contribute to advance knowledge in immunology together. I'm looking forward to see you in Vienna.